Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the stream, guys. It is December 29, 2025. Almost the end of the year. We're looking good. We're feeling good. Hopefully you guys had a decent holiday season. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I don't know. That's actually all I know. That's all I'm aware of. But yo, welcome in. Can we get a crew roll call really quick? Everybody type hey yo in the chat. Let me see who's here right now. Click hey yo's on YouTube and on Twitch. And let's see if we got some tunes to play today. Let's play some Trigun really quick. Hey yo's in the chat. Hit me with the hey yo's. Yo, 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 welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let's go see who do we got? Who do we got today? We got here, who got first? Madster. I see you, Madster, out here. Congratulations on getting first. We got Avery as well. We got Kryling Arts, Mohammed Kashab, Mini, Alex the Great, MJ, Spicy Art. We got here Darkwave as well. On the YouTube side, we got Thumb Archive 808117. We got Windcharger 84, XXMS Boston XX, Windcharger again, Ramion. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. We got here CK39, Mark Smith. Hello, how's it going, Mark Smith? We got Anon X Non. We might have more people on YouTube than on Twitch today, which is crazy. That's a huge W for YouTube. W's in the chat, my YouTube viewers. You guys are getting the W's. And a huge L on Twitch. Ooh, can't be, bro. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. There's a lot more hey-yos on the YouTube side today. But you know, it could be because I dropped a new video on YouTube. If you guys have not yet seen that video, definitely do check it out. It's a video related to the origin of Ground Zero. Many more to come, by the way. Many more videos to come. I'm already working on the next one. I've been enjoying it. A lot of art to come as well. We've been working on a lot of stuff, and we've been working on Ground Zero, and also we've got a new boot camp that we're working on too. We're setting ourselves up for a very busy, but hopefully very productive and fun 2026. Chat, I need to ask, how are you guys feeling about 2026? You guys excited for it? You're geared up for it? You're scared for it? What are people feeling right now? Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10. How are you guys feeling about 2026? Let's see. Thumb Archive, thank you for dropping in. Master Chef, thank you. Sous Chef out here, my little mini chefs out here today. Can I ask, at this process with your show, what's your favorite thing that so far, and what's the worst? Damn. Okay. Favorite thing about the show so far that I've been doing. This is gonna sound. I don't know if this is gonna be weird to say, but I think it's been very cathartic writing the show, writing the actual plot and the story. There's been something. It feels meditative. I feel like I can't say it in any other way than meditative. When I'm in this process of just creating this story, I feel like I'm just transporting myself into this other place, and I'm not really having to think too hard actually about writing the story. A lot of it just kind of comes through. The words just kind of come out, and it feels nice. One of the hardest things, though, one of the worst things, I would say easily has to be overcoming my own sense of perfectionism. I think that has been the hardest thing, because when I usually work for a different production, right? When I'm working on something that isn't my own, I'm working for a different show, whatever have you, there's somebody there who tells me whether or not what I've done is good, and there's a deadline, so that way, once I've submitted it, they'll tell me, hey, it's good, move on to the next thing. And then I'm like, cool, like I've done something that somebody's happy with. The problem with working on my own thing is it's really hard to please yourself. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. You're trying to create a character and you're like, okay, it looks all right. And then the next day you're like, well, maybe I could make it better. And then it just kind of continues on. And especially if you're running your own thing, it can really eat away at the time that you're spending. You could imagine. So I think that for me has been the hardest thing, is just being at a place where I could tell myself like, hey, this is good enough. Let's move on. Let's move on to every other thing that also needs to happen and be done for this production. Which is, by the way, next year we have someone on the production side, AJ, who is an amazing production coordinator. She's my supervising producer on this production and for Glass Arrow Studios, and she has been helping keep things on schedule. If it wasn't for her, I'd be cooked. Okay, I'd be in big trouble for sure if it wasn't for her and the rest of the team keeping me accountable and keeping us effectively on schedule. But yeah, I would say that's probably one of the toughest things, honestly, is just keeping up with that. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How's everybody doing out here? People chatting, people chilling. It's the holiday season. People are hopefully having a great one. Hopefully you guys are relaxed, got your gifts, got your food, got the leftovers. W's out here for leftovers, because you know me, I had family come over for Christmas and my mom made extra food, so I was set for the next like 2-3 days, baby. I did not have to cook food for essentially for like the weekend. It was pretty nice, pretty good. So can't complain. I think that's like, obviously there's many things to be thankful for the holidays, but one of those has to be just having a bunch of food. So you know what it is, it's been good. Let's see here. Been off for work for 2 weeks and I'm not ready to go back. Ready for 2026 though. Yeah, I know that feeling. Man. I tried to do my due diligence and take some breaks this year, which I don't usually do. Unfortunately, the break that I took was I played League of Legends again. Yeah, so I've been playing a little bit of League. It's been fun. It's been good though. I'm on a 7-game win streak. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it's been a good kind of chill break. Just trying to relax a little bit. But we're back in and we're here today to do some stuff for the storyteller, or I guess it's visual storytelling bootcamp. Now today is day 2.5. Day 2.5, which is chill. So basically for day 2.5, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be essentially just doing some homework, right? Some of that homework that I gave you guys, for those of you who were doing day 2, we're going to be doing it together on stream here on Mondays. That way you guys can follow along with me. And then I'm thinking Wednesdays we continue the bootcamp series. So Wednesday will be day 3. And then for those of you who want to get critiques, follow-ups, all of that stuff, feedback on your homework and all that for the bootcamp, you guys can join the after-school art crew for that one. All right, so it's simple, it's chill, easy peasy. So here's what we're doing today. First of all, take a look at this, because you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but every single year, I do change my layout. Okay, I change my stream layout because I like to keep things fresh. I get bored of the same layout all the time, so I try to keep things looking a little nicer. So this year, this is the layout that we got so far. I'm still working on it, but take a look. Bada bing, boom, baby! We got a new layout for 2026. We got the classroom layout out here. Take a look. We got the board. Because literally every single stream, somebody always asks, hey, yo, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? And I'm just like, bro, please. Oh my God, bro, read the title. I was tired of it. So we have a board, okay, just like in school. Okay, we got a school here. We got the agenda. So you guys know what we're doing out here, okay? Somebody, ban that person on YouTube that literally just said, what are we doing today? Banned. Actually banned. Anyways, they still gonna ask. Yeah, they're still gonna ask. So we got that one. Okay, so we got that. What else do we got here? We got my boy Chopper. I always felt sad because people get to see Chopper, right? Where is he? People always get to see Chopper on the beginning of the stream, but then for literally the rest of the stream, nobody knows he exists. And Jollibee. So we had to put him on my desk. this, I'm not sure I'm feeling this, whatever these socials are, but I wanted to put something underneath my tablet because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just had to put something there because it was like, it'd be like weird negative space. And then something new that I want to do for next year is I want to do an artwork of the day. So every stream, I'm going to pick an artwork from the Discord channel and we're going to put it here on my desk like a favorite student. We got here. Look at this beautiful artwork. Artwork of the day from Lego Bimo. Yay, Lego Bimo. Thank you for blessing me with this Kai drawing, bro. Yeah, it's kind of cursed. It's kind of cursed, but it is what it is. And then obviously on the right side, if you guys have not noticed it yet, we got the doggy cam, baby. Look at this doggy cam and look at this. We can move it, change the camera angles. My dogs are back. Both of them. Both my dogs are here for the holiday season. And they got little bandanas because you know me, I got the bandana. So now my dogs are also wearing bandanas too. Well, they're sleeping. Yes, they're real this time. You can see my hand, bro. They're real. They're real. My dogs are real. Yes, indeed. Indeed they are. So we got the dogs here. We got the community artwork. We fake dogs, you're banned on stream. We got here the agenda. And then of course we also got, take a look at this.
We got Jason, baby. Can't go wrong with Jason. Sheesh.
Just kidding. Jason will not be streaming today. Just me, your regular Kaycem out here. Yeah, and then of course we got the tablet view. You know, we got the stuff. I'll show you guys what I've been working on. This is it, baby. This is it. This is the Kai outfit redesign that I've been working on. This is our boy. You know him. You guys know Kai. If you have not seen the video on my YouTube channel, probably should watch that video. That'll be great. So we got here this outfit that I've been working on. We have here a Don that I also have been working on, and I need to just touch him up a little bit before he is mostly done. And then I need to do the painful part of turning it around. So I'm taking the old, essentially the old model that I have over here, and I am doing the deed. I am going in and turning it around, and it's painful. It's very painful, chat, but it's okay. I do like this old style, so it's kind of, this is what I mean again. This is what I mean when I say that I have this problem of kind of going back in circles, because this right here was the old style of Kai, and then I changed his face, and then I changed the proportions. But then when I did this version, I went for a much more taller version of Kai. And then now I kind of like this version because he feels a little younger. I don't know. Can you guys see what I'm talking about? Version 1 here versus version 2 on the right over here. This version just kind of feels a little bit more younger, like a slightly more innocent Kai. Whereas the one on the right, he's definitely a bit old. I mean, he's bigger. He's bigger too. But he's also, you know, older feeling. So I kind of like this version because he, I think, pairs really well just from an age range with Adon, who Adon's a kid, bro. Adon out here is a baby. He's a little baby. This is Adon. I've been cleaning him up as well too, but let me show you guys. Hold on. There's a button here I could press. There you go. This is Adon. You know, bada bing, bada boom. But I made him slightly younger looking as well. So he's a baby, you know, he's a baby. So I was like, all right, maybe we should go back to this proportion of Kai where he's a little bit younger looking as well. Maybe, yeah, maybe a flashback version, though technically we are going to draw a kid version of him too. Not a kid version, but like maybe like 13, you know, 12, like a young Kakashi in his Anbu days, for those of you who watch Naruto, maybe, I don't know. Jadu Arts came in late. Everybody tell Jadu that they missed the big raffle that happened earlier on the stream. And yeah, you missed it. Yeah, what can we say? What can we say? But anyways, that was mostly it for the Ground Zero news. Yeah, I just wanted to catch you guys up. Somebody asked if you've been drawing over the last few days. I have actually not been drawing. All of the stuff that you're seeing, all the stuff in red, this and this was actually all from today. And in particular, the last hour, maybe the last hour and a half. I've mostly been working on the YouTube videos stuff. I'm a YouTuber. What can I say? What can I say, man? Who here, by the way, one's in the chat if you saw my most recent YouTube video. Hold on, one's in the chat if you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys seen my most recent video? Some of you might not have seen it, which is okay, I guess. But even if you did not watch that video, there is, hold on. You guys should, let's see. Okay, hold on. So I have this video. Okay. This video right here, it's my newest video. You guys should probably check it out. I spent a lot of time on this one. You guys can tell. This is probably the first video I've ever made where I actually tried editing stuff. A little bit of a doozy, not gonna lie, but I did it. But the video that you guys definitely want to watch out for, thank you for the follow, Soyori Art. Welcome in, Soyori. Thank you. Oh my God, the chopper alerts are so tiny on the screen, bro. I can't even see who followed me. Hold on, can I make that bigger? 1 second, chat. 1 second, I want to make it just a little bit bigger. I literally could not even see or read that. I want to make it bigger. Yeah, there's a lot of new bells and whistles and graphics. Okay. So if you guys haven't seen that video, that's okay. But on my studio channel, there is a premiere. This right here is the one you guys cannot miss, okay? This is the Ground Zero animatic preview. This is going to be dropping next Sunday? Question mark. January 4th. I believe that's Sunday. Wait, is that Saturday? What day is that? January 4th, Sunday. Yep. January 4th, Sunday. This is the animatic that my studio and I have been working on. You guys got to see this one because this is this is just so good. I'm very proud of the team for having come up with this and working on this one. How many shots you did for the trailer? I mean, I worked on everything. So, this is, I'm the director and the producer on this one. You guys got to save this one. So make sure you check this one out, guys. If you have not yet, I guess followed that channel, you guys probably should. I'll link it to you guys. But yeah, I definitely wait for this one, and I'll be reminding people about this over the next couple streams as well, because this is pretty sick. Now, anyways, today what we are going to be doing though is not this. We're not going to be reacting to this. Today what we're going to be doing is working on some fun, difficult shots. All right, some fun, difficult shots today. And I'll talk a little bit about this, but I do think there's an ad break happening at some point. I just saw the little notification. So we might actually get an ad break happening pretty soon. So, like maybe now. Are we in an ad? Hello? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, we're in an ad break. All right. We got a new ad break, guys. We got a new ad break thing here. There it is. And we have a new thing. Boom. You guys can guess the word. Easy peasy. There it is. Guess the word. It's chill. But I want to just have this out here while I'm here. If I want to step out for the ad breaks or something. That way people who are stuck in an ad break, they don't miss anything. You guys get to still hang out here. But let me go ahead and upload. I'm going to upload the resources. I'm going to upload the resources in the meantime, so that way those of you who are here can download this and follow along. Let's see. Upload a file. Am I going to stay for the ads? Not always. I might step away to get some water or stretch or something. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, mind you, I've always been around for the ad breaks. You just don't see me, but you know, I could disappear. Watch this. Take a look. Vanished. Vanished like the Avatar. Let's see. I need to give you guys the worksheet. So I'm going to give you guys this and this. These are going to be uploaded to the Discord channel. You guys are struggling in this game. What is this word actually? Retel. Oh, retelling. Damn. Okay. Well played. Okay. On to the next one. Well, here, actually, the break is over. All right. Let's go ahead and play some music and let's talk about today's homework. Today's worksheet that we got here. Let me play the right tunes though. All right. Hold on. You guys are having too much fun. Let's play this one. You guys have 4 seconds before the game disappears. Oh, gone. Sorry. Okay. Let's talk about today's stuff, all right? So first of all, there's going to be a worksheet as always that you guys can download. The worksheet is going to be it's going to be this sheet right here with these 2 references. Okay? So go ahead and grab this one, guys. And then also a PSD version for those of you who like PSD stuff. You guys don't want the PNG version. The PSD version will have the original resolutions of these images, by the way, because these images, as you can see, are cropped. They're cropped right now to a 4:3 ratio, which I'll talk about in a bit. But these are originally, I think, a 2:1 ratio. So if you guys want to grab these, go ahead. And that way, you know, we're going to start the assignment today. And then make sure you react too. You see how there's a little icon right here? My finger's vanishing, but react to it so that way I know you guys have found it. And as always, this is only going to be available while I am live, guys. So if you guys are following along, if you guys are watching this one afterwards, this will be gone. Just so you know, this will not be here unless you join the After School Art crew. So go ahead and grab this one and let's actually talk a little bit about what we are doing today. All right. So first of all, what is the Visual Story Bootcamp? Some of you have been joining in and you're like, Kaycem, hold on. I didn't even know you were doing another bootcamp series. Guys, yes, in fact, I am doing another bootcamp series. It is known as the Visual Story Bootcamp, and this bootcamp is going to be different from the character design one because what we're going to be focusing on are things like composition, perspective, storytelling, world building, and all the things related to helping you be a better visual storyteller, right? So the character design bootcamp was there to help you be technically good at designing characters. This bootcamp is now going to help you take those character designs and actually build a world around them, be able to build a story around them so that your characters can come to life, not just be visually appealing. You know what I'm saying? So W's in the chat for that one because we are already on day 2 completed. And the homework that we had for day 2 was basically to go over some shots, different shot lists that we have, and we're going to actually break them down and then try to draw a character of your own in these shots. Okay, so today I put my boy Adon because, you know, Adon out here, this is him. And he kind of, no offense, he kind of looked like a Don a little bit. So I was like, you know what? It kind of fits. So today is day 2.5. Okay. So it's not actually a new lesson. I'm not going to be teaching anything in particular. What we're going to be doing is doing this worksheet together. So that way, for those of you who followed along on day 2, you guys can then do this exercise with me, right? Pretty cool, pretty simple, but I will talk about it as well. So it's not like I'm not going to be teaching things. I will still be, but most of the information that I have taught, again, will be available on day 2, which you can find on my live streams over on the YouTube channel. But okay, let's talk about what we got here. So the first thing that we got here is these 2 references, which I believe are from Revenant. The movie, I believe, is Revenant, which stars my boy Leonardo DiCaprio. I've never seen the movie, so I have no context on anything that's happening in either of these 2 shots. That's okay. I don't need to. But what I did want to look at was the different kind of images that I have. Now, the reason why there's a gray, you can kind of see here, there's a gray box that I got going on here, is that this gray box is a 4:3 ratio. Why it is a 4:3 ratio is that I am creating Ground Zero to be a 4:3 anime, which is similar to how a lot of 90s anime and prior were made, right? So if you guys have ever watched old 90s anime or even Avatar the Last Airbender, anything that kind of came out of the 90s to early 2000s, they're pretty much in this square-ish like format that was meant to get the best aspect ratio for the TVs at the time. And because I'm trying to embody a lot of that old 90s nostalgia, we are also going to be boarding and animating Ground Zero on a 4:3 ratio. Now, what is also cool that is helpful with the 4:3 ratio, funny enough, this is unrelated to today's stream, but I'll share it anyways, is that the 4:3 ratio also works really well when you are trying to convert a video from the regular horizontal view to the vertical format over on TikTok. So if you guys ever want to, like, you know, I don't know, you just want to post your videos on TikTok and stuff, you know, those kind of things. This right here is also going to help with that because you'll be able to capture more, or you could even open it up wider. So it kind of win-wins for both of us, because what it ends up doing is it gives us that opportunity to be able to distribute it in different ways, whether that be vertical format for Instagram and TikTok or YouTube Shorts, or, you know, we want to just do regular format. And you had a great question there. It says, will it make the anime look weird on newer TVs? Not necessarily. What'll happen is it'll just get black bars like these. So the ends of these will just get black bars. So that way it fits that aspect ratio. But the image quality itself does not get changed. You'll see this a lot even with like more newer movies, right? That are filmed in the ultra wide screen. You'll watch it on your TV and then you just have those horizontal black bars at the top and bottom, right? It just fills it out with black. It's not, I think, anything too crazy. But anyways, I just wanted to explain that. You guys can change these, okay? You don't have to keep these gray bars at this ratio. You can definitely change them to whatever ratio you want. If you want to match the ratio of the images, you can do that as well. All right. So I just putting it out there. Don't feel too stressed about why they are the way they are. Now, let us talk a little bit though about what we are going to be doing today. Now, the first thing is let's start with just this first shot right here, right? The first thing I like to do is I like to analyze what is happening in the scene just from a camera perspective. So just imagining who I am as the viewer, what am I looking at, and where am I in this scene, right? Again, do not think of this as just being a film related image. Think about this in storytelling in general. When you're reading a manga, when you're reading a comic, when you're watching an anime or an animated show or movie, doesn't matter. The camera is always intentional to have it be that you are the viewer, right? And so we have to think about it that way here. Where are we relative to this? And from there, where are we like height wise? Where are we distance wise from these characters? And it doesn't have to be an approximate a hard science. It could be all approximated. But one of the things I want to call out is I definitely feel like right now, I feel like my eye level is right about here. I say this because I can kind of see here the lower jaw of this character right here, and things start to kind of skew as well. So you can kind of see a little bit of that there. Now, other things that I wanted to call out too is maybe distance-wise, probably the lens that we have. Actually, I'm going to pause there. We're not going to talk about lenses today because we're going to save that for a different day. But relative to what I'm seeing, though, we're not too far from these characters. I would say we're a couple feet away, right? And then other things too I just want to call out is composition. So the composition here is, if this is the center, again, this is different from the actual shot, but just with this new composition, where this is the center right here, and we have this character right here. Okay. And this character right here. Cool. So that's really all I'm going to do at this stage, right? Again, this is an exercise realistically for us just to practice taking some of these compositions and then drawing them in ourselves, right? And then creating your own characters in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to try to just create like a mannequin version of what I'm seeing. This is going to be a good practice because this right here, guys, is how you get comfortable with staging your characters, figuring out where they go in the story, right? So we're just going to go in and we're just going to create like a little mannequin shape. Let me actually move this down. Cool. And it's so dark, hard to see where his hands are in all of this. Like, I think this is his arm. But we're just going to go in here and we're just going to fill in some of these gaps, right? And I think if you guys are maybe wondering, hey, Kaycem, how do I do this step? How do I build the mannequin and all that stuff? That is where going to my first bootcamp will be pretty helpful, right? That's where the character design bootcamp can be beneficial, because in that bootcamp, we do talk a little bit more about the actual forms and stuff, right? But I'm assuming for those of you who are joining in on this one that you can at least be able to draw some basic figures. Even skeletons can be good for this too, right? You don't have to draw them the way that I'm doing them. Even just blocking it out in even simpler forms than this, like, for example, shoulder, guy, hips, you know? Even this is good, honestly. Like, this works, right? Me, I'm going to do a little bit more because there's a lot more that I want to do with this that I will hopefully help me take this one further. But by doing this practice, what you're doing is essentially building these visual libraries on different ways to understand characters and character compositions and scenes. A great example of somebody who does this incredibly well is actually, you might know him, the creator of Chainsaw Man, Fujimoto. If you take a look, this guy is one of the biggest film buffs in the manga world, okay? Like, he is constantly referencing movies nonstop in his mangas, in his one-shots. You can actually probably find YouTube videos where people highlight some of the comparisons from the recent Chainsaw Man movie and all the films that it was referencing, all the different shots that match up. This guy does the same exact practice that I'm sharing with you guys here, right? I'm not just making up some of this practice. This is what essentially the pros do, right? You're going in here and you're studying the craft, and then the fun step is literally just going in and just changing it to your characters. And in doing that, it already helps you create a story and a narrative for your character, which is oftentimes the hardest part. Like, let's be real. F's in the chat if you guys struggle with drawing characters in backgrounds. Let's just be honest. F's in the chat if you've, like, hey, look, bro, we're ending 2025, right? Let's be open and honest here with some of the things we struggle with. It can be very hard to figure out how to draw your characters in backgrounds in a scene, right? And so until you get good at that, right? And there are many ways to do that. Practice this, because this is how you start to learn it. This is how you start to get comfortable with imagining your characters and backgrounds, right? Don't try to just use your imagination all the time, which I think is, by the way, a valuable thing to develop, right? Drawing from your imagination, drawing from your memory, I should say, right? But to be able to do that, you need to build the memory. And this is it. This is, again, I cannot emphasize enough how fun this exercise is, and also how challenging it can be, because for some of you, this might be the first time that you're actually drawing your character in these poses, right? This might be a doozy. So somebody had a good question, which was, how's it going, by the way? Deviant Mango, do you have good websites where you can take screenshots from movies? Yes, I use one called Shot Cafe. I don't unfortunately have the link right now. I believe it's literally shotcafe.com. If it's not shotcafe.com and you end up in a very different sus website, I'm sorry, but I think it's that. I use that website all the time because it's free, and they just have a nice collection of different movies and shows with different screenshots. It's great, and they're tagged, so that way you can search it up and, you know, essentially look up like character looking up, character sitting down, a car scene, a person on a horse. Like, it's such a powerful site, and it's just a good tool. It's like, I would consider it in some ways the Pinterest of like compositional shots. Like, oh man, it's one of the things that I love visiting now that I'm trying to actually make my own stories. Like, I just study these things because it's cool. I don't know, it's cool. So we'll be doing this a lot. I think every Monday. Oh, it's shot.cafe. Oh shit, my bad. You know what? Let me look it up. Let me look it up with you guys. I believe it's called, oh, it's shot.cafe. My bad. Let me pull it up. Hold on. It's lagging on my PC for some reason. Uh-oh. Is my computer lagging? Boom. Okay, here it is. It's called shot.cafe. It's great. It's a great website again, and you can search up so many different types of shots here from different movies, right? You get all of these cool different shots, cool compositions to study from, and to learn from. Yeah, this is pretty nice. And there's a bunch, actually. There's a bunch of websites like this. This is just the one that I really like because it's actually really easy to search for stuff. You know, easy to search for things pretty quickly. For anime shots, there's a lot of those too. You can go to Sakuga Boru or Sete Dreams. Those are usually go-to sites for those things as well, for anime versions. The reason why I like to do films, though, is that I think with anime, and this is not to discredit anime, but I think whenever I do study from anime, sometimes it's hard to distinguish what is a stylistic choice over just a compositional choice, right? I think what's cool about doing it from movies is that no matter how they're shooting it, the proportions of the characters and everything are all the same. And then it requires you to then have to go in and have to figure out how you change that in your style, which we can definitely do in a future day. Like we can definitely do that for a future homework stream. Like I'm thinking Mondays will be just like shot study days where we can just come together every Monday. You guys come with me. I'll pick a couple shots. We'll work on them together. It'll be chill. We should have a name for Mondays. We should have a name for it. Well, what should we call it, chat? Movie Mondays? Movie study? Movie breakdown Mondays? I don't know. You guys might have a better name for this one. But yeah, I'm thinking we just do this every Monday. We just come out here, we draw our OCs, and we get better. We do it every Monday, you know, kind of like a little study group or a big study group. There's actually a big group of us. There's a lot of us that end up coming out here. Okay, so that is, this right here is, I'm just gonna say this is my basic shot that I have. I'm gonna go ahead and just change a few things. Whee! Woo! Make this one bigger. There you go. Munching Movies Monday. Monday shots is what I do when I'm trying to party. There you go. We're taking shots on a Monday, guys. Yeah. But all right. Once we've done this step, there's a couple other things I want to highlight as well, right? Again, I did want to highlight, and I'll do this one on a new layer. Oops. And I'll do it on a lower opacity. I always like to highlight where I think the eye level is. I'm telling you guys, it's so valuable. It's so valuable to do the understanding the eye level, and I'll talk about that in future storyteller bootcamp. Oh shit, storyteller bootcamps. But for now, we're gonna highlight the eye level, and we're gonna highlight the center line, right? And then from there, I'm also going to go in now. And I'm just going to do this one in a multiply layer. But I'm just going to block down the value composition here. Okay, so value composition here is going to be a 3 value composition, light, medium, and dark. This is just going to be a fun way for us to see the composition as a whole. Right now, and this is pretty common. You'll see this a lot in films and stuff, but this is a pretty common one to put. What is this? Eh? What the hell? Okay, sorry, my layers. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna just observe what our, you know, different values are. Right, this is all part of composition as well. So first we have here the foreground stuff, which is going to be the good old people. Next, what we're going to do is let's do the middle ground. And dark. Trees. Wait. Sorry. I'm reversing this. This should be that, and this should be that. There you go. Yo, how's it going? Lamassiverse. Hey, welcome back in. I love this community too. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited for 2026. There's so many cool things I'm doing. Oh shit, that reminds me. Saturday is going to be the start of the Ground Zero Challenge. Yep, that is right. Officially, we are going back into diving into the world of the Terran. And on Saturday streams, every Saturday essentially is going to be a Ground Zero related stream. This Saturday is going to be, we're going to be doing animal studies. Next Saturday is going to be humanoid studies. And then the Saturday afterwards is going to be monsters. And then the Saturday after that will be the review of what you guys submit. And so essentially the month of January is going to be the animal month. It's going to be the Terran month, essentially. So we're going to be covering all things animal related. All things Animalia. You know what? This is, I'm going to say that, let me see the shot. No, it's definitely darker. It's definitely darker. The people are dark. Slightly darker in these shots. A beastly beginning to 2026. Who would have thought that for 2026, Kaycem would be teaching you guys how to be furry artists? I'm setting you guys up for success. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yep. 2026 is going to be your year, guys. Finally, time for you. You guys didn't know. You guys were surprised when I posted on Instagram that drawing I did of that one animal guard for Mighty 9. You guys did not know that I drew furries. I'll tell you this much. That was not the only one that I drew. Just the only one I posted. I've done a fair amount, let's just say, of furries. But not the kind of furries that actually sell. If I'm being real, you know, and you guys know which ones are the ones that sell. Is the eye level separate from the, wait, why don't you do a TTS? Hold on. Do the TTS, because I don't know if it works actually with this new layout. It might not work. Possibly. I think for these background trees here, I think these background trees, I'm just gonna block them in with the medium value. It's tricky because I think a part of me wants these to be darker. You know what? They should be. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. Some of these, not all of them. Some trees, but not all trees are created equal. These trees in the front, like these, much closer, I'm gonna give them a pass and make them darker value. And again, this is purely just for compositional studies. You could literally stop the homework here, right? Like you don't even have to do all this extra hoob that I'm doing right now. But I did want to take some time to do this study because I think it's fun to study, right? I know not everyone says that, so I personally, me Kaycem, I think studying is fun. If it is something that actually gets you interested. Okay? That is what I will say. If you can trick your mind into getting excited about something, studying will always be a breeze, right? Maybe that's my goal for 2026, is just to teach you guys how to trick your mind. Hey, thank you for the sub, Mockbox. Oh, we got a TTS. Let's test it out. Oh, it's blocked.
Is the eye level separate from the horizon line?
Wait, hold on.
Or are they the same thing?
This Kai mogging picture is literally blocking the TTS and the TV too. Hold on, let me move it really quick. What the helly? This is ridiculous, bro. Is that better? You guys can see it, right? Okay. Maybe it should come from the top. Yeah, you're right. Or, you know what? It can actually come from. Yeah, hold on. I have a better idea. We're gonna do some things, chat. We're gonna do some streaming things really quick. My bad. 1 second. We're gonna take this. Hey, why can't I copy this? And I'm gonna put it actually into here. Okay, let's do that instead. So what I'm what I'm gonna do is I'm putting it here like this. There you go. Bam! I'm a graphic designer. And it blocks chopper. And now the person who does it gets a chopper hat. That's a huge W. Look at that. If you do a TTS, you get a chopper hat. Nice. Okay. What was the question? Shit. Is the eye level separate from the horizon line, or are they the same thing? Generally speaking, they are the same thing almost 95% of the time. There are a few cases where that is not true. For example, imagine you were on the beach. Okay, let's just play a little game here. Imagine you were on the beach. Check this out. You're on the beach and you are looking. This is like this is the sand, right? This is the water. And if you're looking here at the horizon, right? And this is you standing staring at it, the horizon line and the eye level are the same, right? Now, imagine if you had the ability to float, and for whatever reason, you decided that you wanted to float 90 degrees. What ends up happening is then you wouldn't be seeing this, right? What you would be seeing instead is, hear me out, you'd be seeing this, right? Does that make sense? Actually, no. Yes, you would be seeing that. Okay, imagine you were here, right? And now you're looking at it like this. Okay? So now your eye line is like this, and it's perpendicular to the horizon line. Does that make sense, chat? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Chemo Rex. Welcome in. You are now a new student of the Kaycem crew. Chat, can we say hi to Chemo Rex? We got a new foreign exchange student. Where are you coming in from? We back, baby. Thank you for tuning in, 12 BR Davis. Does this make sense, chat? Does this make any sense at all or nah? One's in the chat if this made sense. Two's in the chat if it didn't. That's okay if it didn't make sense. It's a weird question to ask. I'm sorry. It's a weird answer. Two. No, it doesn't make sense. Hey, yo, how's it going, Drig on YouTube? Do you have a tip to increase good at character design? I actually need more detail for my character. Oh, you're talking like this, huh? You want to learn how to make some good character designs. You want to make some good crispy stuff. I would say check out the Character Design Bootcamp. That is the best thing I can say. You just got here though? Okay, fair enough. That's okay. Rewatch it. Rewatch it. Rewatch the video. But anyways, that's what I was trying to say. There are a very few edge cases where essentially the horizon line and the eye level do not match up, right? And it's almost always just because of the fact that the viewer is not on the same plane, the same ground plane or relative ground plane, I should say, as the horizon line is. Does that make sense? It's okay if it doesn't. For the most part, you guys don't have to worry about that. Basically you're saying if you were to lie down on your side, the horizon line from your perspective would be very different than the actual eye line you have. Yes, correct. You can say it that way. Though I think I like my way version. I like my version better because I get I give you the ability to fly. Lying down versus flying, bro, it's like a no-brainer. Dutch angles. Kind of. Dutch angles literally just changes the tilt. But I guess relative to you, it is different. I don't know. It's all semantics at this point. Isn't the eye level still the same? Not necessarily. Because in that case, the eye level, again, the eye level is just what is level to your eyes. It's not a big thing. If I'm being honest, don't stress about it too much, chat. Anyways, this is the composition, right? This is the composition that we're working with. And once you have this composition, we're going to go in now and let's actually draw our character in this composition. See, it's fun. It's fun. Yo, Kuya JP, how's it going? What are you doing on the YouTube side? Usually I see you on the Twitch side. So if you're spinning in the air, for example, your eye level would be set to the specific view that you have, but the actual horizon line would be moving around all over the place. Yes. Exactly that. Exactly that. Yo, how's it going? Hot dogs on cheese. You're always on both? You're a menace. You are a menace. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in here. All right. So now let's do the fun part of taking this, filling this layer in white. Oh, shit. My bad. Taking this, filling this layer in white now. And then going in here, and now we're going to actually flesh it out a little bit more. See, we've done the hard work, right? We did the whole studying thing. Now we're going to go in and we're actually going to apply what we've been doing. But now what's cool is I don't even need this shot anymore, right? For now at least. Now I can just take this character, Adon, and put him closer. Ah! What happened to him? Why does he look like that? What the hell? Okay. Put him closer. And now we can zoom in a little bit. And work on this side. Easy peasy. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome in if you're just tuning in right now. If you're wondering what we're doing today, boom! It's finally on the screen, baby. Let's go. How do you guys feel about the new layout? Man, we got a lot of new bells and whistles here, like my upgraded dog cam. There you go. You guys can see my dogs. Got the upgraded dog cam TV. We got the agenda finally on the screen. We got a community artwork that we put daily. Cursed artwork from the community. Question though, chat. Should we make a Discord? Should we make a Discord channel where you can put your artwork of the day submission if you're like, Kaycem, I want this to be the artwork of the day. What do you think? Should we make one of those? Should we put one on there for the Discord? That way it's like specific. You know that if you're putting something into that channel, it is specifically for art of the day. Okay, I'm making it now. Art of the day. There it is. Okay. You guys can submit for art of the day on the new channel on the server. All right. And I will pick one every stream that will get to be here. Here you go. It gets to be on the screen. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, Amy. Let's see. Okay. Let's go in here now. And I'm going to use, I found a new brush that I really like. It's called the textured pen. And it's just nice and soft. I love CSP, by the way. CSP is great. Does it have to be specific dimensions to fit, or can it just be whatever? It can be whatever. I will probably crop it. I will find whatever is appealing to me from the submissions, and then I will yeah, I will go in and change it, put it in. Yeah, this is the fun part now, right? Like, you've done the hard work of doing the study. Now we're going to go in here and put our character in there. Easy. Well, not really. I would argue this is probably the hardest part. But again, you guys can download this file and follow along with me and the rest of the crew by joining the Discord channel and downloading this worksheet. Every Monday, we're going to be doing a shot challenge like this. I'll probably get better at this every single Monday too. This is the first Monday that we're doing this, so obviously I'm going to be a little rusty, you know, and I'm not going to be the hottest. I'm not going to make banger drawings, but you know, eventually we will. Eventually the drawings will be good. That's kind of my new thing for 2026, right? Even if your drawings don't look good today, guys, as long as you keep trying, eventually they will look good. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. Maybe not today. That's okay. Maybe not tomorrow. Shit, maybe not for the next couple months. But if you just keep at it, eventually they'll be good. You know? And the more you drudge through the bad drawings, the more you start to actually see that your drawings are not that bad after all. It's kind of one of the cool things, right? I don't know if anybody here has ever struggled with trying to draw when you're not in the mood. F's in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. You guys ever just try to, you know, it's a day where you feel like you're supposed to draw, but then, for whatever reason, your mind, body tells you, nah. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys to do. Even when you don't want to draw, it's going to be hard to say, unless it is for the circumstances of, you know, like you're in physical pain or whatever, I highly encourage you to draw anyways. And the reason why is because it will pay dividends in the long run. Every single time that you decide to draw, even when you feel like it's not going well, the next time that happens, your mind will say, well, you know what? I'm going to draw anyways. And then it'll feel less difficult. And you're actually paying it forward every single time. Does that make sense, chat? And the more you do this, the less you'll have this problem. It's kind of crazy. But it logically makes sense, right? The more you start to condition your mind to just keep drawing, even when you're not feeling it, like your mind's going to know, like, well, shit, you know, love smoke. You're going to draw. Either doesn't matter if I tell you that you suck. Doesn't matter if I tell you that the drawings aren't looking good. You're going to draw anyways. Boom. Then it's like, all right, cool. And I guarantee you it'll work. It works every time. Yo, how's it going? Just a random person 17. New here. Where do you get the worksheet from on the Discord? Beautiful question. Also, welcome in. We got a new student, guys. Just a random person. Welcome in. We got a foreign exchange student in the class. Let's go. We got a new one. Welcome into the class. You're stuck in night school. It is in the art resources channel. Yes, exactly. Thank you for sharing that. I'll show you guys on the Discord right here. Also, make sure to grab it before the stream ends because it will be deleted. It will be gone. It will vanish in no time at all. Literally, the stream will end and you guys will be like, damn, bro, should have grabbed it. I know. You really should have. Night school is right. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, I mean, I think for most people watching the stream, it is nighttime. Is it not nighttime for anybody right now? Maybe if you're like in Australia, maybe the Philippines, those countries. Yeah. 5 a.m. If the sun's not out, that still counts as nighttime. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there. To me personally, if the sun is not out, it's still night. I know that that's not actually true. I know, but in my mind, that's how I think about it. I think night is when the sun's not out. Okay, yo, how's it going, Wild West? Glad I was able to catch another stream. Thank you for tuning in for another stream. I appreciate you guys. Just know that I will be back to streaming a bunch every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, guys. We are not only streaming here, but we'll be doing classes, challenges, all the bells and whistles out here. I'm genuinely excited for 2026. I've been gearing up for this month to come, or not this month, this year to come. You know, 2025 was honestly a year for me just to sit down and get work done and try to figure things out with my studio and all that stuff. But now in 2026, I'm ready. I'm ready to get the community involved. I'm ready to get the YouTube videos back up and get those tutorials up. I'm ready to launch Ground Zero and just see where this community can go. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna. I'll say it. I'm a little nervous because I don't know if you guys know this, but that first video that I put out recently, the one that I dropped 2 days ago, is probably the first video that is shifting away from all the other videos that I've uploaded up for the last 5 years. That video was like a story time video, which I don't really do. I don't think I've ever done that on my channel, but we're doing it. And it feels like we're starting from scratch in a way. You know, it feels like my channel is a baby channel again. You've never done a Draw My Life? No, that was the first time. My channel has been primarily, honestly has been primarily tutorials, right? And so I was a little worried at first. I was like, you know what? I don't know if this video will do well. But then I realized, like, dude, it doesn't matter. Because realistically, if this is what I want my channel to be, if this is where my heart is right now as a content creator, like I want to genuinely make more videos like that, like the one you guys saw, then it, to me, just means that we're starting again, right? Like we're starting from scratch and I'm building a new audience who is interested in that. And if you're still only interested in the tutorial videos, that's okay, because I still have the live streams where we do a lot of the tutorial stuff. And I also still have all the old videos, but I need a new chapter in my life. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like the Ground Zero stuff and the studio stuff and the boot camp stuff, that is one thing, but I need something that is for me, something that is like unrelated to, I don't know, like actually just doing animation all the time or just teaching all the time. I want to make just fun, silly videos, fun little stuff that people can just sit down and watch for 5 minutes and enjoy. And then that's it, you know, like, I don't know. I think that's kind of why I liked making that last video, the one that I just uploaded. I felt like there was very little weight. I did not feel, I don't know. I was just enjoying it. I was just vibing, creating it. So, yeah. Expect more videos like that one. But all the educational stuff, we still do it. It's still going to be here on my Twitch, for you guys to check out. Peak Alex, yo, how's it going? Wait, is it Peak Alex or is it Peak Alex? Shit. I've been saying it wrong all these years. The 5-minute method actually works when you need to get things done too. Yes. What are we talking about? How's it going? July Oddity. Technically, night does not start until astronomical twilight is over. Sorry, big fan of the sky. If what you're saying is what I'm saying, but in bigger words, then yes, I will co-sign whatever the hell you just said, July Oddity. Technically, night does not start until astronomical twilight is over. That is a matter of fact. I agree 100%. I think. I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's almost March. I mean, 3 months away, but almost March when you started the journey. Wait, what? Hold on. It's almost March. I mean, 3 months away, but almost March when you. Oh, you mean when I started doing the Ground Zero stuff? It's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy how yeah, just you know, a couple months ago, I started this whole idea of making a studio and making my own story. And can I be honest with you guys? I mean, I don't even know why I'm asking. You guys know me. I'm always yapping. I'm always honest out here. Doing animation is honestly not that financially viable. I don't think this is a no-brainer, right? I think a lot of people already knew this, that generally speaking, animation is a labor of love, and there are probably dozens, hundreds of things that will net you more money, right? But what you guys also might not know is that indie animation is even more difficult. For anybody here who wants to do indie animation, you want to do your own story and stuff, just know that if you are not doing it because you enjoy it, right? If you have very little enjoyment in this process of wanting to create, and you're thinking that you're going to be the next glitch animation, you're going to, create a digital circus that'll get millions of views, I'm going to tell you now, you're probably not in the right business. You're probably not in the right path, personally speaking, because there is a much higher chance that you will fail. And I don't mean this to be pessimistic, okay? What I mean is to be realistic, right? That despite failure, if you are willing to take the risks to create your story and whatever it is that you want to tell in whatever medium that is, then you should do it, right? But if you're thinking that, I'm going to do it because my story is going to be the next big thing, like maybe that'll happen. But there's also a ridiculously high chance that won't. And if that doesn't happen, does that mean that you're going to quit? Right? Does that mean you're done? I don't know. But I'm just putting it out there. It's really difficult, right? And it's not the most financially lucrative option. There are dozens of things that I think will make more money quicker than trying to do indie animation. But personally, I choose to do it because I feel like it's one of the most fulfilling things to do. That's if you ask me why did I choose to do it, right? Why am I doubling down on indie? Like I could have just kept making tutorials. If I'm being honest, guys, I could have made a course. Shoot, me and Proco, we would have went toe to toe, baby. We would have fought it. I would have duked it out with Proco, and I would have cooked some tutorials. But I was like, that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is animation, and I want to make some. I want to try my best in making a story. And yeah, here we are. If I fail, I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. But that's not my mentality right now. That's not what I'm thinking about. Let's see here. Madster says, can we post any kind of art for Art of the Day channel? Yeah, you can post anything. Post anything you want. If I like it, it'll go in the Art of the Day frame. So post whatever. Proko is now joining the manga wave? What do you mean? What do you mean? He's joining the manga wave? Watts Atelier Proko? Fine Arts Proko? Stan Proko Penko Proko? He's doing manga? Interesting. Interesting indeed. So now you have another competitor along with modern day James and Proko. You know what's funny? James and I have been talking about doing a collab stream at some point. But if I'm being honest, I have no clue what the hell we would be doing on stream together. What would a modern day James and Kaycem stream even look like, bro? We've been talking about doing a collab stream probably since August of this year. Like a few months ago, we've been talking about it. And I was like, yeah, like I'm like, yeah, I'm down. I just don't know what we're doing. What kind of yap are we up to on that stream? And I feel like if we do a drawing challenge, I feel like James would wipe me, you know? So it has to be a challenge that I can easily also win. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, we need something that I think is an even toe-to-toe. He's on a different weight class. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a freestyle rap. By the way, he hates rap. I think he's more of a rock guy. I don't know if he hates rap, but he's definitely a rock dude. Yeah, I don't know. Probably talking about making anime, if anything. You're talking about with James for the collab. Yeah, we could do something like that. We could talk about our love of suffering by creating our own stories. Yeah, that's what we could do. We could do a challenge on who enjoys pain more. Who enjoys being an indie creator more? Yeah.
Kaycem will be running a 180-second ad break shortly. Thanks for supporting the stream.
Oh shit, we got an ad break coming up. A ground zero character design challenge? Oh yeah, maybe. I could draw his character in my style. And then he could draw my character in his style. That could be fun. That could be kind of cool, actually. Quick question. Is anybody in the YouTube chat there other than Connie's fake alt account? Which, by the way, I have known was his fake alt account for about a month now, but I've let it slide because I'm being a nice guy about it. Set the date. Set the date for the fight. I should text him. Hold on, where's my phone? Wait, is he in New York? Let's see. I think he's in New York. I'm gonna text him. His 5th alt account? Yeah, it's his 5th account. The funny thing about Connie is every time he makes an alt account, he doesn't actually change anything. He just still types the same exact thing and behaves the same exact way. You know the way that Connie talks, guys? Connie never actually talks about anything relevant to the stream. They're worse than a bot. At least a bot will send the same kind of like spam messages. Connie is way worse. He's like an AI trained bot, bro. Let's see. Let me message James since everyone's talking about doing a collab with him. Yo 2026 collab question mark. Boom. I did it. I sent him a text. Hold on. I want to make sure you guys can't see his number. Okay, we're good. Yeah, how's it going, Lana? AI trained is crazy. Oh, hold on, guys. Can you type the word? You have to type if whoever wants a free point on the ad break, you have to type it now. Type it. You get the free point if you type that word, and then it'll reset to the new word. Ah, MJ got it first. All right, we got a new one. New one coming in. Guess the word, guys. I don't think this is the... Man, I have to... That's okay. I'm going to just draw it now. And then we'll oh yeah, the TV's blocking my drawings. Sick. Yo, that's a crazy long name on YouTube. Opinionated with limits. Remem 76112. That was almost a whole sentence. What the heck? This word game is actually difficult. By the way, for those of you who are wondering why I'm not using, if you're wondering why I'm not using the old word game that we have for the ad breaks, it's because that one keeps crashing. It crashes literally every other game, and I got tired of it. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do this one. So let me know if you guys like it. Goonist? You putting Goonist, bro? You troll? What is this? What is this, bro? Goonist? Yeah, you need to chill. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this new one, this new version. You guys have 20 seconds, by the way, before it disappears. Claim your points now. It's gonna vanish soon. Ah, that's it. It's gone. Did anybody get it? Connie in his alt account said, "Will you allow me to come back on Twitch next year? How do you keep finding me all the time? Because you literally talk exactly the same, bro. You know, it doesn't matter what the name is. You type the same exact things every single time. You even spell the same words wrong every single time. I don't understand." Like, you're not even trying. Jeez, bro. It's kind of, I feel kind of bad at this point. Yeah, he's on the YouTube side. Yeah. All right, who should we put here though? Should this be Kai? Should this be Kai over here? I think so. Who? Reina? Should this be? But damn, this is a broad-backed Reina. Should this be Reina, my other character who I almost never draw? But wait, hold on. I don't have a back view of Reina though. Shit. Damn. I think it should be Kai because I don't have a back view of Reina. Damn it. Oh, by the way, if you guys missed it, this is my new design outfit for Kai. He looks tough. He looks tough, bro. We should make it big back Reina. Maybe we should. You know what? It's fine. You know, let's do it, I guess. It's time to do a back view for Reina. We'll do it live. Do you guys want to know something embarrassing? Alex the Great over here, he used to not call them back views. He used to call them back shots. One time he said on a critique for the After School Art Crew, he submitted a critique, and on his Discord message, he said, Kaycem, can you review my back shots? What are you talking about, bro? No one says back shots. That's sus. No one says that. I've never heard anybody say that ever. What the heck? Thank you for the gifted sub, Wild West. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Congratulations, Ray Sanity. I've never heard anybody say back shots, bro. That's wild. It's a shot of the character's back, completely earnest and doesn't have any other meaning in any other context. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. You guys are so right. It's me. I'm the problem. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up. Also, this is a Don's face. Little rat. You little rat. I can't believe that there are an equal number of Adon fans. I love Adon, okay? I love Adon, but man, I feel like Kai is way better. My hating on my own characters. That's not true. I think Adon's a little piece of shit on the first like 2-3 episodes. Okay? He's one of those characters. I think that I personally would get annoyed with. If I were to watch a show, he'd be the character I'd be like, oh my God, bro, this guy who let this guy here. And then you fall in love with him. Then he becomes the character that you're like, bro, that's my guy. That's my boy. That's my boy Adon. It's kind of like in Stranger Things, aside from season 5, it's kind of like Steve Harrington. Steve Harrington, I didn't like. I didn't like Steve Harrington at first until you like Steve Harrington. And then you're like, bro, Steve Harrington's the guy, bro. He the man. He the homie. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Adon. Adon's the kind of character where I'm like, brother, please. Why does somebody tell this kid to stop yapping all the time? And then you're like, wait a minute, man. That's my boy. That's the guy right there. So yeah. Are we allowed to ship them? You're allowed to do whatever you want. In the world of AO3, nothing is impossible. You know what I'm saying? We have no limitations out here on my streams. I cannot stop you guys. If anything, I encourage it. Actually, matter of fact, that is how indie productions become successful. I hate to admit it, guys. Okay? I hate to admit it, but the secret sauce to having a successful indie production is just having freaky ass fans. That's it. That's literally it. You wanna have a successful indie show? You need to have the freaky fans. I'm saying the fans who are so obsessed about the show that they're cooking something. They're cooking some. Whoa. If you got that in your community, you're set. You're good. That's just how it is. You gotta have the fans who are a little crazy, a little wild. If you can find those fans, you're pretty much good. We still don't have Goth Reina. Chill, bro. Stop, chill. We're gonna get there at some point. Where the hell is the Reina drawings? Am I insane? I just don't know where the file is. Is she here? Bro, I have not touched Reina. I've not touched her designs in so long. I can't even find it anymore. This is bad. Is this Reina? Who is this? Oh, that's not Reina. That's not Reina. That's someone else. That's someone who got cooked. Is this Reina? Who the hell is this? Okay, here we go. I found it. There's a bunch of other shit on here too. Jesus. There's just so much stuff on here. Look at this. It's Kid Reina. Damn, it's been a while since we drew this. Sometimes I forget that I actually know how to draw. You guys ever know? You guys know what I'm talking about? F's in the chat if you know what I'm talking about, bro. Sometimes you just forget that you know how to draw. And you got to remind yourself sometimes. Like, oh shit, actually, hold on. I know how to pick up a pencil. I've done it at some point in my life. I can't do it now, but I did it at some point. That's how it looked. Damn, Kid Reina actually looks good. I cooked, bro. What the helly? I haven't seen this one in so long. Shit. Okay. Well, that's not what we're here for. We're here for Reina. And whoever this is, spoilers. Jeez. I'm just dumping all these refs out here. The opposite for you? What's the opposite of that? Sometimes you remember that you don't know how to draw. Is that what it is? Sometimes you get a reality check and you're like, shit, I don't know how to draw today. Yeah, you know what? That happens. That also is very much a thing. I agree. That is also very much a thing. Reina is in a love triangle with the purple hair guy. The purple hair guy. Oh, you mean Kai? Yeah. I guess his hair is like purple. It's like I think it's more of like a lilac thing. So yeah, basically Adon and Reina are kind of childhood friends, but it's kind of a weird relationship because essentially Reina is adopted by Metzi, but really adopted is a very loose word because he kind of I don't want to use the word bot because that it's kind of a dangerous word, but basically he brought her in to be an assistant to kind of save her from her fate, and there's a whole lore there. So they kind of grew up together. My boy Adon, he's a sheltered kid, okay? He's like the kid who's homeschooled and literally has not ever stepped outside of his home. So he kind of only really knows Reina, but honestly, Reina's a great person to know. So my boy over here at Don, you know, he's drooling, okay? He's out here. And Reina's cool. But here's the thing, man, when this dude comes in, okay, top dog Kai steps into the scene, it's hard to not recognize real, okay? It's hard to not recognize when a when a
big dog steps on the stage.
So it is what it is, you know? And my boy Kai out here, Kai's obsessed, unfortunately not with Reina. He's obsessed with Bakunawa, okay? He's obsessed with his goal and his future of trying to save his people. It is what it is. It is what it is. Kai's not even interested. Yeah, exactly. Not like that. But maybe that's what she likes. Maybe that's what she likes. A little hard to get. You'll have to find out. But this is Reina. I've never actually drawn her from back view, but we can do that. Hopefully not butcher her. Not disrespect her. But yeah, that is, I guess, to some degree, a love triangle. What constitutes as a love triangle? Would Kai have to have feelings for Adon for it to be a justified love triangle? Or can 2 out of the 3 people in the party be enough? I don't know. Some of you who are more fanfickers probably know better. A love triangle is just when there's 3 people. Okay, so I guess that is what it is then. They all have to like someone in the triangle? Okay, see, now we're getting 2 different definitions. This is what I'm saying. Which one is the true definition? Oh shit, I'm on the wrong layer. According to my FF7 knowledge, 2 can just like 1 and 1 can be neutral. Okay. That's you gotta trust the Final Fantasy knowledge, 100%. What's Reyna's color palette? According to Kid Reyna, geez, not her. Yellow. I think it's been. I don't think I've even colored her. I think she's more of like a yellow color palette. She's like a yellow because she has a yellow like bandana. She has a yellowish bandana like me. Wait, dude, I'm Reyna, guys. I'm basically Reyna. But her color palette's probably a little bit more like this. With a little bit of she has a red bag, I think. It's been a while. I don't think I've actually ever colored the final version of Reyna. Now that I think about it, I don't think so. She's probably carrying a bag or something. She's the one carrying the bag because Adon's weak as hell. And I mean, Reyna's buff too. So. Yeah, for sure. For sure, my boy Adon ain't carrying shit. Useless ass. Well, I'm such an Adon hater. Let's see. It's like how both Naruto and Sakura were in love with Sasuke. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that Naruto was in love with Sasuke. I guess he was. Yeah, eventually, by the end of it. He was down bad for that guy. Maybe Kai and that old lady form a bond, and then in some like cosmic vortex, he meets her younger, beautiful self and falls in love. That is a fanfic right there, for sure. That is the definition of a fanfic. Hey, thanks for the follow, PSS RJ. Welcome into the night stream. Welcome to the nighttime school, night school, as they say. We got a new student chat. Say hi to our new student, our foreign exchange student, PSS RJ, coming in from, I don't know where. I guess where are you coming in from? Tell the class where you're coming in from. Naruto and Sasuke kissed twice. They did? They did? They kissed twice? What's the second time? What the hell? I know the first one. What the hell? Twice? Oh, Rio de Janeiro. That's wait. That's Brazil, right? That's Brazil? Let's go. Shout out to my Brazilian viewers. Hell yeah. That's awesome. What time is it? Wait, it's probably like 11 or something, right? How's it going, Drachen, Nudler, and Art? Good morning to you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the stream today. Technically not nighttime for some of you, I know, but for most of you. For most of us. Most of us out here, I will say it is night. Exclamation mark Kaycem. What was that? What did you think that was supposed to do? I'm just curious. Should I make an exclamation mark Kaycem command? What is that? 1:39 a.m. Wow, that's even later than I thought. That's pretty late. There, hold on. Filler during the war arc. Stop it. There is there is no way they made out twice. Post a link of it. It only worked in Hainer's chat. Oh. hold on. Do I have a Hainer's command? Oh, I don't. I used to. That's a bummer. You should make a Kaycem command. What does it say? Oh, here we got the link. Hold on. I can see the link. I just can't click on it. Shit. I hate this. I hate how I can't click on it. Hold on one sec, chat. Also, did I answer all the TTS? I don't think I did. I keep forgetting that I have TTS commands. Shit. Shit. Hold on. I think the TTS got wiped. Man. Somebody did a TTS earlier. I don't know who it is. I saw it on the queue. Oh, man. I got wiped, bruh. Hold on, let me try it again. Yeah, it's gone now. Oh, actually, I see it here. It was Wild West. They said, my 2026 New Year's resolution is to finish a sketchbook cover to cover and get over my perfectionist tendencies and be overconfident when it comes to my art, to how my art looks. Hell yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, man. I can't click on it, chat. That link that you put, can you put in the Discord channel, actually? I don't even know why I asked you to put it here. Put it on the Discord channel. Yo, how's it going? Always like hydrogen. Any course on this? On what we're doing right now? This is the course. Matter of fact, this is actually the course. Well, technically today is the homework day. This is day 2.5. So basically, we do the days, we teach it on Wednesdays, and then on Mondays, we do the homework. And that way you guys can follow along and stuff. But yes, we actually have the first 2 days of this course for free on my YouTube channel. You guys can check it out, follow along, and it'll be like another 30-day series type of thing. Because you know me, I'm obsessed with doing 30-day challenges. I don't know why. I don't know why my brain works that way, but it does. But yeah, yo, how's it going? Nitaris, hope I'm saying your name right. Too bad it's quite late here where I am, but I'm happy you're doing this type of videos. It's awesome. Thank you, Nitaris. Appreciate you. Free in this economy, guys. That is what we do out here. We do it free. I mean, we try. We do it free, and I pray that the ad revenue will help me to pay my bills. Please, ad revenue. Speaking of ads, guys, it's time to play a game. Ad break time. Ad break time. Oh, hold on. Hey, somebody gets the free point. Somebody gets the free point if you snag it right now. Snag it right now. There it is. Jadu claimed a free dirty point, bruh. You didn't deserve that one. Admit that you didn't deserve that one. Previous videos I met, thanks for reading my comments. Oh, well, still, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, Nitaris. Thank you for tuning in as well, Mark Smith. We'll catch you on the next one, the next stream. We will be back here Wednesday. Wednesday. We'll be back on Wednesday. And also, we'll be back, if not Wednesday, if you don't tune in Wednesday, that's totally fine. We will be back on Saturday. We're here 3 times a week, guys. Here to learn. We're gonna get educated. Edumacated. We're here. Leveling up. This game's kind of fun, actually, huh? How do you guys feel about this word game? It's kind of cool because I feel like you're competing against each other as opposed to just competing with the game. How do you guys feel about it? You guys like it? Back on Wednesday, you're streaming on New Year's? Yes. Yes, I am. I got no other plans, to be honest. I don't really, if I'm being honest, I don't really celebrate New Year's. At least I don't celebrate it. I celebrate Lunar New Year's, which is more of an Asian thing. I celebrate that. But for the most part, yeah, I don't really celebrate New Year's, so I figured might as well stream. But I don't know, what do you guys do? Do you guys do it? You love how you're like a whole 10 seconds behind? You're a whole 10 seconds behind? Jeez. What happened, bro? You got cooked. What do you mean you're a whole 10 seconds behind? That's a yikes. That is a yikes. 1 second. Beep, 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 boop, boop, boop. Oh, here it is. Your chat loads in first? Damn. All right. This is your last one, guys. Get your words in. Get your last words in. All right. Yo, what do you guys think about that game, though? I kind of like it. It's simple. Not too complicated. And then everyone gets all competitive, too. I like it. I feel like... I said, where is it? I don't know how many letters it is. Oh, it's on the screen. But you have to not be in an ad break to see it. You kind of missed the old one? It's because you're losing. Don't hate the game just because you're losing, bro. You know, hey, it's not the game's fault you're lagging. But I hear you. It's hard to see how many letters. Oh, is it too tiny? Really? Is it too tiny, guys? I can make the screen bigger. I can make it so that the doggy screen can go whoop, whoop. Can we at least guess the last word before it disappears? The fact that we will never know what it is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you can't see it. On the next ad break, though, you will see it, and then you can steal it for free. That's how the game works, basically. You just keep yoinking it. Yeah, look at this. Isn't this fun, chat? You go in here and you just start drawing your characters. Now we have a scene for this shot. You know what we should do? We should do voice acting auditions. We should really do that. Honestly, we need to have a story here for a Dawn. See, this is what I like about doing these exercises is that now you already off the bat, you've got a story. We don't know what it is yet, but let's make it on stream right now. Okay, here's the scene. Adon and Reyna are in the woods. Adon is looking back. Okay. Adon is looking back. What does he see? What does he see, chat? Let's get some guesses. We can even roll the dice for this one. Give me some options. Give me some options. What do you think he sees? Oh boy. We're doing some voice acting for this one. Okay, hold on. So let's write this down. Option 1 is he sees the girl. He sees a girl behind him. What? Okay. Sees a girl behind. Okay, a girl like that's following them. There's a guy stalker. Okay. There's a fanfic writer. Jeez. Now I'd be scared. Kai. Okay, so he sees Kai dancing. Oh shit. Let's get one more. He sees Connie. Yeah. At this point, yeah, I'd be like this too. Okay. Oh, fine. I'm gonna remove girl because I think girl is so random. It's too vague. Let's put spaceship crashing. I like that. That's kind of fire. Spaceship crashing. Okay, here's how this is gonna work. If the dice rolls 1 to 4, we get this option. If the dice rolls 5 to this, we get this option. 9 to 12 is fanfic writer. And then 13 to 16 is this. And if we roll big, we get Connie. All right, yo, place your bets. Who do you think is gonna win this one, chat? Who do you guys want to win this one? Type it in the chat. You guys get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who do you think is gonna win? Actually, matter of fact, let's test the new poll feature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. YouTube chat, you guys can vote as well. YouTube chat can vote too. Put your votes in. Who do you think is gonna win this one? And then we will do an anticlimactic dice roll. Very anticlimactic. Okay, it's looking like a three-way tie. Oh, Connie. Okay, Connie voted for himself. I feel like that doesn't count. So technically it's still a 3-way tie. You might get a nat 20. Imagine getting a nat 20. That'd be insane. He could still vote. Yeah, he's on the YouTube side. He just made an alt account. Oh my god, the winner is Connie. All right, let's see. Dice roll. 10. Okay, here it is. Here is the line. Okay, now here's how this works. If you guys have never been here before, we sometimes do voice auditions. Okay, we do voice auditions, and the way it works is you basically record a little voice audition. It's easier to do it on mobile, but you go on Discord, go to the general channel on Discord, and then you send your voice recording, and then we will listen to it on the stream. Okay, so Adon turns around and he sees a fanfic writer. What does he say? I will do my audition right now. Hold on, I'm going to mute myself so you guys can't hear what I'm going to do. Okay, I sent in my voice audition, but I'm not gonna play it until we get another one. Okay, we need at least one more voice audition here. Here's the scene. Again, the scenario is Adon and Reyna are in a forest, and Adon feels like they are being followed. and he sees, when he turns around, a fanfic writer. What does he say? What does he say? We got to get at least one audition, because if I'm the only one submitting, bro, I'm not playing my demo. You need 5. Why do you need 5 minutes? What can't you do it right now? You need 5 minutes to prep? What do you mean? This is your chance, chat. This is it. Oh, hey, modern day James replied to me. Well, instantly. Yo, 2026 collab, let's go. He said, let's go. All right. That was really quick. I actually ghosted him. I didn't even realize he messaged me so quickly. Time for me. Yo, come on, chat. Let's see it. Let's get the auditions going. We got here Raina. She's got her backpack. Adon literally is carrying nothing, bro. Literally nothing. Post it in general, guys. Okay, again, the scene is simple. Adon and Raina in a forest. Adon sees or he hears something in the distance and he turns around. You got auto modded by Discord? Uh-oh. Yo, Says, how's it going, Says? Welcome in. Raina's in the forest. Yeah, that's Raina. That's Raina over there. You got auto modder on Twitch? What'd you do, bro? Also, I do not know how I'm going to be animating Adon's jacket, but I really wanted this for him. You know, it's not that hard, bro. If an animator tells me, bro, this is too much work, I don't want them. This is a lot of work, though. What the hell? Why'd I do this to myself? Come on. Where are the auditions at? Please. Somebody send it in. And then we got the trees here. I think the trees should be more like sci-fi, you know? We gotta have like weird trees. We can't just have basic trees. But I don't even know what constitutes as a sci-fi tree at this point, so maybe if it just like bends weird. Basic tree? Wiggly tree? Sci-fi. There you go. It was that simple. Trees with eyes? Oh shit. Wait, that sounds kind of crazy, actually. Kaycem alien cows when? Here's something I've been wondering. If the cow is native to the planet, but it's foreign to us, because we're not from that planet, is it still an alien cow? Or are we just the aliens? Oh shit. Hold on. We got our voice auditions. Okay, here we go. Guys, buckle in. Here's the scene. Here it is. Hold on. I gotta find music. We're gonna play mine too. Don't worry. We're gonna play mine. 1 second. I need to find the right music though. Especially something that won't DMCA me. Something that won't copyright screw me over. I need music. I need spooky music. Here we go. I only want instrumentals. How about this?
It is a deep night. Adon and Reyna find themselves walking through a forest with wiggly trees. Some rustling can be heard from behind, but only Adon picks it up. And he says,
Cue line.
Reyna. Yo, Reyna. I think someone's following us. And I don't know. They might be writing some steamy hot stories about us.
Oh, steamy hot stories! Oh, shit. Okay, cut, pause. Okay. All right, yo, what do you guys think about that scene? Fire, rated out of 10. Rated out of 10. How, yo, how do you feel about that scene? Was that a fire scene? Yeah, thank you for the follow, Fox. Fox that eats paint. Fox that eats paint? Oh no, bro. Okay, sus out of 10. 15 out of 10. Needs more emotion? Yo, banned, actually banned. 6.9 out of 10. Water bottle, thanks for the follow. What the hell? Why are we getting so many follows now? Okay, next, somebody else submitted a voice one. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be Alex the Great's submission. You guys can also submit for this one. Here we go. Cue the music.
It is a dark night in the Terran forest. Adon and Reyna have been traveling for days. Adon senses a presence behind him. And for this final moment, he hears the rustling, and he turns around, and he sees...
Reyna, stop. Wait. I hear something. Oh no, it's them. Not the Yowie. Not the Yowie.
Okay. The Yowie, not the Yowie. Scary. Okay, yo, how would you rate that one? That was pretty good. That was pretty good. 3 spooky 5s. Can we get 3 spooks in the chat? Spook. That was pretty good. Wait. I want to hear that again. I just want to hear that. That's pretty good. Let me hear it.
Reyna, stop. Wait. I hear something. Oh no, it's them. Not the Yowie. Not the Yowie.
Oh! Yeah, yo, Alex the Great, man. That's a good take. That's a good take. All right. That's pretty good. All right, Alex the Great gets this one. You have earned this voice edition for this shot. But guys, it is finally time for that segment of the stream. It is time for the freestyle rap segment, the final segment of my stream before we end things out. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, tune in every Monday because we are going to be doing these type of story scene breakdowns every Monday. I think it's fun. I hope you guys like it too and you guys can follow along. But don't go anywhere just yet because we are going to go do a quick freestyle rap to close out the stream. Then we will find somebody to raid as we do every stream as well. All right. So guys, spam some words in the chat, drop some emotes, and here we go. I'm going to do a quick freestyle rap. Starlight, don't go just yet. Put some words in the chat. Hold on. Put some words in the chat. Let's get this one going. Oh, man. Yo. Okay, look. Okay, look, it's Yowie. Kaycem over here, but it's about to be me. You know, it's real spooky, like it was Halloween. I'm hanging over here, cause you know it's my team. You know what I'm about to do, I'm about to get it done. They want the Yowie like Kai and Adon. They want the Yowie like Sasuke and Naruto. Bring it over here, cause you know I got that new flow. It's a new year, we about to go rap. Can you go and bring it back as I put it on the mat? Cause you know right now that that I'm really not a jerk. I'm about to blow it up, call it now fireworks, and you just know that it be me, I be real clean. Kaycem hanging out, I'm not real mean. I'll be spooky when I rhyme, dark forest. Kaycem over here, but you know that I be scoring. You know that I'm not boring, I'm here to entertain. Bring it over here as I wrap up man brain. You know what I gotta do, I keep it off the top, yeah. I'm about to transform Gachiyakata. Yes, you just know that I'm about to get it done. Over here, you know, like it's no resolution. Kaycem, we just rapping over here. About to do it now, cause you know I had no fear. Unless you talking about Connie. AI, it's not funny. And I be hooked on like phonics. Kaycem about to rap and I move like bionic. Okay. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in on today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Welcome back in if you have been here before. If you're here for the first time, thank you for joining in on this night school. 2025 is going to be wrapping up, guys, but 2026 is going to be better. It's going to be a good year for all of us out here in the art community. Thank you again for joining in. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Let's go find somebody to raid. Hold on, my dog Amy wants to say hi. Amy! Amy! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find someone to raid though. Yo, we about to go and find like someone to raid. My dog over here, she just wanna go say Happy New Year's cause she knows she gonna play. She's sleepy though, so you know we gotta sleep. Wait, hey, hey, okay, okay, yo, okay, who do we got to raid? Hey, who do we got to raid? It's another new day, it's another night stream. Kaycem over here and you know what I mean. You know what I'm about to do, about to go and raid. It's about to be a really, really, really good day, hey. All right, guys, thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. If you guys have never heard me do a freestyle rap, I hope it was decent. I'm not a rapper by any means, but we do try our best. We do try to do some things out here. We try to have fun. Cue this one right here, though.
Raina, stop. Wait. I hear something. Oh no, it's them. Not the Yowie. Not the Yowie.
Bye, guys.
This is not the usual Kaycem stream hours. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. Were you doing art? Oh, you're doing art. Hey, you're streaming at night now? Wait, really? Wow. Oh wait, I was doing art, but I was about to start playing Silent Hill. So sorry. Oh wait. Oh yay! Then maybe I can check out your stream even more often right now. But I was drawing earlier though. Here. Take care, Kaycem! Thank you for the raid. Please take care. Hope you rest well after stream. Thank you for raiding. Dun, dun. Hello, raiders from Kaycem and Raven stream. My name is Zelda. I mainly do art here, but
All right, yo, what do you guys think about that scene? Fire, right.
It is a deep night. Adon and Raina find themselves walking through a forest with wiggly trees. Some rustling can be heard from behind, but only Adon picks it up. And he says,
Cue line.
Raina, yo, Raina, I think someone's following us. And I don't know, they might be writing some steamy hot stories about us.
Oh, steamy hot stories!